and welcome back. My name's Annie and this is my creative detour, and I have somebody special with me today. I have my grandson with me. Say hello to everyone.
Hello.
And we're going to do something amazing today. My grandson has a very interesting story to tell you, very exciting story, and he's been wanting me to help him frame his four-leaf clover. Here it is. And so I'm going to help him frame it today, and we're going to do a little bit of heat embossing. We're going to do a little bit of craft that he's never done before, but he's got a story to tell you about what happened with this. So you tell everyone while I get a little bit ready. You tell everyone how you found this and why you went looking for one.
I went looking for one because on April Fool's Day, I fooled Nonna with an April Fool's joke with a 3-leaf clover, blue tacking another piece of a clover onto that 3-leaf clover to make a 4-leaf clover. But Nonna was so happy for me, but it was actually fake. So after school on that afternoon, I went looking for one because I was really desperate to get really lucky and find one.
Yes, you did. So all I'm doing here, darling, is you see this? Rub that over the top. It's got special powder in it so that all the bits of embossing powder can come off. That's it. And then we're going to stamp, with this magic ink. And I want you to do it because this is your four-leaf clover.
Okay.
So we're going to stamp. I'll do one and I'll show you. So let's put a bit of paper under here. Let's put our four-leaf clover over here safe.
Okay.
We'll put a scrap piece of paper underneath. And we're going to just stamp wherever you want a four-leaf clover. Okay? So you do some stamping while I do a bit of talking. Just stamp wherever you want. But we do need to do a number 8, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
So we need to save a spot for a number 8. Load it up. Do another one. Beautiful. Try not to twist it when you stamp. Just push down. That's it. Good job. Oh, that was a beautiful one. Now this side. Do again. Yep. That's okay. Doesn't matter. We'll put a number 8 there. Now,
okay.
We'll fill in a few gaps. And we want a number 8. So you tell everyone why you want a number 8 on here.
Okay, I want a number 8 because it's my favourite number.
That's his favourite number.
And it's my lucky number.
It's your lucky number. So he came into me in the morning with a four-leaf clover. There it is, number 8. Cool?
Yeah.
And we might put another one around.
Okay.
Because it'll go behind it. Up there. And
one down
you want another one down there? All right, yeah, let's do that. And he brought in a four-leaf clover to show me in bed because I was doing the school drop-off, so the kids come down to me early. And I was so excited, wasn't I, darling?
Yep.
I was so excited for him that he had this four-leaf clover and he was holding it, and he'd blue tacked a fake bit together to make the four-leaf clover. Well, I didn't know because of the way that he was holding it. I had no idea. And I was so excited. I said to him, do you know how rare it is that somebody ever finds a four-leaf clover? And we talked about how rare it is, and we got onto Google. And what did Google say?
1 out of 10,000.
1 out of 10,000 people only find a four-leaf clover. So then when I've realised that, I said to him, let's frame it. We'll be able to frame it and you'll be able to put it on your wall and you'll have it forever. So I was ecstatic for him because I know how hard it is to find one.
Mm-hmm.
So
And I technically only did it 1 out of 6,000.
I don't know.
1 out of 6,000
well,
clovers.
well, we don't know. But I got so upset then, didn't I, when I realised that it was what I was upset, not that he'd played the prank on me. I was upset that you didn't really have a four-leaf clover.
Yeah.
So then he realised that I was upset. Well, didn't you? So you said, oh, maybe I'll look for one this afternoon. So I picked them up from school, and when come home from school, you you went straight outside, didn't you?
Yep.
And you tell the people how long you were outside looking for a four-leaf clover.
I was about outside for half an hour.
Yeah. And he was down in the grass looking and looking and looking, and he came into me. And what'd you say?
I said,
What did you say when you brought it into me?
I said, is this a four-leaf clover?
And I couldn't believe my eyes. He was only out in the yard for half an hour, and he found a real four-leaf clover. And I was absolutely flabbergasted. So,
Yeah, so after that, I literally came falling down and I nearly fainted for how happy I was.
we were pretty happy, weren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we decided that we're going to now mount it and frame it so that you have it forever. So I picked up this stamp set. I'll show you which one it was. I picked up this stamp set, Stampers Anonymous, by Tim Holtz. And for those of you that got it, you know that it's got a four-leaf clover in it. It also has the run of numbers, and it has a stamp that says Lucky Day. And it was the luckiest day ever, wasn't it?
Luckiest day of my whole entire life.
Yes, it was. So what we're doing here is we're sprinkling. Oh, you do it. You sprinkle over some powder over all the bits we've stamped. Good job. Give it a bit of a shake.
Sick.
That is magic, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's put it there, my holder. Now, I've just put my finger in that little bit, so let's fix that. So he was so happy that he'd found one. I could not believe it, that after him playing this prank on me and saying to him how lucky he was to have a four-leaf clover and then finding out that it wasn't a real one. Oh, there's our cuckoo. All right, we're just going to hope for the best with it, yes?
Yep.
Okay, so what we're going to do is we're just creating a mount. For those of you that are thinking, well, but what are you doing? We're creating a mount to mount in the background, and then we're going to put it in a frame for him so that he can hang it in his bedroom.
Yep.
All right, I'm just going to emboss this, so I will edit this out in the video. We'll see you soon. We're back, and we've just heat embossed that, and it's now set. We're just going to let it cool down a little bit. And what we're going to do now is we're just going to stamp Lucky Day, because was it your luckiest day ever?
Yes, definitely.
Yes, I think so too.
I've always seen on the videos, like, everything you wish for when you have a four-leaf clover, it comes true.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So I'm just going to stamp Lucky Day.
Okay.
And I'm going to cover our four-leaf clover. And we'll get the tray. We don't have the tray. All right, let's do it without the tray. Let's get the lid of this. We'll improvise.
Okay.
We'll get this and we'll sprinkle some gold. You wanted this as gold, didn't you?
Yep.
All right.
Cool.
Cool? All right, now we'll stick that back in there. And can you screw that one back on for Nonna? and screw that one back on for Nonna very carefully. All right, we're just going to now heat set this Lucky Day.
Okay.
There we go. Lucky Day. Now, let's put it together, sweetheart.
Okay.
We have... So where did we go this morning to get this?
We went to Kmart to get a frame.
Yes.
To put our 4-leaf clover in.
We did. We went and got a nice frame, and we're going to cut some cardboard to go behind it.
Okay.
And just sit that there for the moment, because we just need to cut a little piece of cardboard to go behind this. So how big's this? Something like that. I've got some. Now, did you happy with gold?
Yep.
I'm just using a little bit of gold card that I have from Poppy Crafts. I got it from Craft Online here in Australia.
Don't forget to check it out.
No, you don't have to say, darling, because it's not sponsored. So it's just me just shopping. You're very cute. All right, so we think we want this to be, let's try, or maybe 5.5 centimeters, and by, let's go just about 9.6.
Okay.
Let's see if we like that proportion.
Oh, cool.
You like that?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, the gold looks good, doesn't it? Yes. All right.
Can't wait to put this on my wall.
I bet you can't, darling. All right. Yeah. Nonna's running out of space on her desk, isn't she?
Yep. Gonna have to clean this up after this video.
Yes, we are. But that's okay. Now we'll glue it down. Oh, would you like me to draw a little gold line around the edge with the gold pen?
Sure.
I'm just going to freehand it. Now, do you want to tell the people what we were talking about with our composition?
I want the background to look like 4-leaf clovers and 8s.
Yes.
And in the middle ground, I wanted my real 4-leaf clover.
Yes.
And in the middle ground, I wanted grass.
In the middle or the foreground?
The foreground, I wanted grass.
Yes.
Growing 4-leaf clovers.
Yes. Which is a little bit tricky because we didn't really have anything that looked like grass that grows 4-leaf clovers. But we did have something that looked like grass, didn't we?
Yep.
So.
Right here.
Yes, so we made some grass before we came on. And Nonna's fingers are very sticky. Could you get my it's called a burnishing tool or a bone folder. It's the flat little thing that's up in that drawer. It's white.
This one?
No, the flat tool.
This one?
Yes, that's it, sweetheart. Now I'm just going to cover this because we don't want to scratch it.
Okay.
And I'm going to push this down so that the glue works on the glitter. There we go. There it is. Lucky day. Now.
There it is.
Now, which way do we want this? I think the 8's that way. Yeah, do you like that?
Yeah.
You do? Now, I think we need some double-sided tape. Or we might try glue because that'll stay stuck better. Oh, that 8 there looks good, doesn't it?
Yep.
The one that we tucked in there. Now, we want it a little bit to the top because we're putting our grass in the foreground, aren't we? All right, let's glue that down. And Daddy's going to be able to hang this on your wall this afternoon.
Yay.
After he finishes work. Oh, there's an 8 jumping out the bottom, which is good. It looks good, doesn't it? Now I need my cloth. Where is it? There it is. I've got a bit of glue ooze.
Look at this, guys.
He's got a big smile on his face. Let me finish getting that glue up before it sticks too hard. Leaf clover for life. All right, let's lay that down and just burnish that. We want it to stick. To stick. Now, will we put it in the frame?
Yep.
Okay, let's get the frame.
This is really happening.
It is really happening.
I never knew I would actually get a 4-leaf clover in my life ever.
Now, would you be able to pass on a sticky tape, please? It's over there next. That's it. And we're just going to stick it in with sticky tape at the moment. Oh, are you liking that? There'll be a little bit of glare on the... I'm sorry about that. There'll be a little bit of glare on the glass. But we want it about there. You happy with that? All right, let's stick that down. So where do you think in your room that you'd like to put this?
I'd like to put it...
Are you going to hang it on the wall or are you going to stand it on your special shelf?
I'd probably... I don't know yet.
You don't know? You're going to have to try it out.
Yep.
All right.
This is the most exciting day of my life.
All right. Now we'll put the back on. Now we need to make sure we've got this little mechanism in the middle because it won't hang straight. So let's just see. What have we got here? We've got, just over 15 centimetres or 6 inches. So let's go 3 inches. Oh, that's not too bad. All right, now.
Hey, we don't say inches in Australia.
We don't, darling, but Nonna does both. Because lots of the people on the video do inches because they might live in a country that only uses inches. So there we go. Now, we've got one other thing to do. What's the other thing we've got to do with this? We've done the background. What's in the middle ground?
The 4-leaf clover.
And what are we going to put in the foreground?
The foreground, we're going to put some grass.
Some grass. So we've made some grass pieces that we're going to put on the frame here. You like them?
Yep.
And we might put them on with double-sided tape.
Okay.
Can you get the double-sided tape out of the third drawer at the back, please? And all I did with this grass was...
Cut it out?
Well, I stamped it. I stamped it first, didn't I?
Stamp?
Which stamp did I use? Is it in the basket over there or did we put it away? Oh, here it is. So we used the All and Create and we used Daily Gift number 897 and we just used, I just stamped the bottom half of the flower and then we cut it out. We stamped it on green so it looked like grass and then cut it out, didn't we? Well, Nonna cut it out. And we put some little square bits. You can see there that I've put some little supporting bits. And we're going to stick that onto the frame because you really wanted grass on here, didn't you, darling? So we've put some grass there on the frame.
And guys, also, I was the first person in my whole family to find a 4-leaf clover.
You were. And not just at this family, all our extended family. I don't know anybody out of all of Nonna, or out of all your uncles and aunties, and out of your cousins. I don't know, and your grandparents and your great grandparents. I don't know anybody that has found a 4-leaf clover, let alone find it when it gets home from school half an hour after deciding to look for one. You were actually dancing, weren't you?
Yep.
You were dancing around Nonna's craft room. You were. And so you should. Pretty amazing. All right, we're just going to push that down and bring it forward a little bit. Oh, I popped it. There we go. And there you've got some grass in the foreground. Do you like that? You happy with it?
Yep.
Now, will we put a little bit of something on there to glue that down?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably a
Bit of tape. So now you'll be able to keep this for a very long time. And actually, your friends at school didn't believe you, did they?
yeah. Like I told everyone that I knew at my school that I found a real four-leaf clover, but mostly no one believed me.
And why was that? Because what happened the day before?
I tricked
Yes.
everyone.
You tricked everyone with the fake four-leaf clover.
So, like, how would they believe me if I already did that?
And that's about that story that I told you about the boy that cried wolf. Yes. Yeah.
So pumped.
You're pumped.
So pumped. Jump up and show this to Daddy and Mummy. Pretty sure I just saw a lizard above your computer.
I wouldn't be surprised. We might have a gecko in the house, I think. All right. There we go.
Done.
You happy with it?
Yep.
There's your four-leaf clover. Now, I think what we need to do is we need to date it. The day that you found your four-leaf clover.
1st of April.
It was the 1st of April. So Nonna has a stamp here. And you found it on the 1st of April, didn't you? So let's stamp the back. There it is, the 1st of April. Don't touch it because it'll be wet, like the stamp, but you can touch the rest of it. You can show everyone.
Look at this, guys. Sick.
Yeah. Very good. You should be very proud of yourself that you went looking for one. All right, that's our episode for today.
Okay.
And my grandson helping me to do craft today. And if you liked the video, give it a thumbs up.
And subscribe.
And if you liked my grandson and I doing craft together, leave a comment below because we could actually start a little series, couldn't we?
Yep.
Where we do special craft on the video together.
Okay.
All right. Thanks for tuning in, and we will chat with you very soon. Bye for now.
Bye.
Bye.